Hey guys, it's Gina, and I finally decided, after much debate and going back and forth with myself, what I wanted to do for my 1,500 subscriber challenge. Actually, today I hit 1,600 subscribers, but it took me a while to figure out exactly what I wanted to do. And I've decided that it's going to be a real challenge for a lot of us because we aren't card makers. But we're going to be making cards, I think. And so today is April the 14th. This challenge will run to May 13th. And what I'm going to do is we're going to make cards for Operation Right Home. And as you know, I have a brother who's in the military. I have a brother who was in the military. I come from a long family of military men and women, and this is a cause that is very dear to my heart. It's always about supporting our troops and not necessarily about politics or anything like that. It's just a way for us to show that we support the men and women who are away from their families and in danger. And lucky for me, my brother's home now, but others aren't so lucky, and their loved ones are still across the world, doing their jobs to allow us to do what we do every day. So with that in mind, I wanted to make my 1,500th subscriber challenge about that, about honoring them, and in a way to say thank you to them as I say thank you to you for all of your support as I, embarked on this YouTube journey. So the Operation Right Home has a number of rules about the cards that can go to our military men and women and what they and it's all about keeping, our military men and women safe. And they refer to them as heroes because if you call them soldiers, then it's, it's more army specific, and airmen and sailors and that sort of thing. So they call everyone the heroes. And then what Operation Right Home does is it collects cards to send to our troops around the world so they can use those cards to send notes home to their family. So there are a lot of specifications that the organization requires in order to get our cards to them. So you can find them all at operationrighthome.org. And so first of all, they say no glitter. They have to be A2 sized cards, which is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, which is a half of an 8 1/2 by 11 sheet of paper. They don't want store-bought cards. They want to limit multiples. So if you're sending a large batch, they want to, ask that, they be different types of cards. They don't want you to violate any copyright laws. If you're using a dark card base, they ask that you line the inside of the card with what is the word? With a lighter color cardstock so that the hero can write on it so he can send it home. They don't want you to write handwritten sentiments on the cards. And so those are the requirements. You have 2 options for this challenge. You can either email me and ask me for my address and then send your cards to me, and then I will package them and send them on to Operation Right Home, because there are, you have to provide an envelope, and there are a lot of requirements around how they get shipped to Operation Right Home. So if you, don't want to go through that, you can send your cards to me, and then I will send them all as a full bunch to Operation Right Home, because each card has to be stamped on the back that with the name of Operation Right Home. And the way that works is you can either order a stamp, you can make a stamp yourself, or you can print out labels that they have on their website that you would just attach to the back of the card. But again, if you want to just make the cards and send them to me, I will send them off to Operation Right Home. The theme of our cards is going to be Missing You. And the challenge will start tonight, April the 14th. It will end on May the 14th. I said the 13th earlier, but we're going to end the challenge on May the 14th. And so your cards will need to be to me by May the 21st, and then I will send them off after that, or you can just send them yourself. If you're sending them yourself, you will just need to send me a copy of your confirmation from Operation Right Home that you sent them in, because once you send your inventory list to them, they send you a confirmation email back, and it will tell how many cards you sent and that kind of thing. And for each card you send, you will get a entry into the challenge. So you can send as many cards as you want, as many cards as you want to make. And the part of this that's a challenge is a lot of us aren't card makers. So this may be a bit of a stretch for us, but for me, it was important for my 1,500th challenge to just be meaningful, you know, both to me and to something that's important to me, and a way for me to express my thanks to you guys, and to be a challenge, because it is a challenge, you know, to make a card, because we're not card makers. And so the prize, let's talk about that. I have a hard time buying things to send to other people because I don't know what they have in their stash. I don't know what they like. And so that sort of thing. So the prize for my challenge is going to be a $100 gift card to any online merchant that you pick. So that is going to be the prize. And because this is very important to me, so I want to get as many entries as possible. And it's not about entries for my challenge. It's more about the number of cards that we're able to provide to this organization. So like I said, you can send the cards to me, and that will automatically, I will tally your entries up and send your cards on to Operation Right Home, or you can send your cards directly to Operation Right Home and then just send me a copy of the confirmation that you get from them that lists the number of cards you sent to them, and then that way I'll put that number of entries into the bucket for the $100 gift card to whatever online retailer you want. Or if I'm able to buy the gift card for a retailer that's, you know, a store, but I can buy it online, I can also do that. So if you have a local scrapbooking store or something like that, and you'd rather do that, we can do that. It is open to international participants if you want to send your cards to me. I know that's a bit expensive, but you can send your cards directly to Operation Right Home, or if your country has an equivalent for your troops, just send me the information on that and then let me know, and I'll put your information in the I'll put your name and stuff into the giveaway bucket. And that's it. So that's what I'm going to do for my 1500th challenge. I think this challenge mainly is going to be making cards because, you know, we don't do that. But you would just want to make sure, I will post the link to Operation Right Home in the description below of this video, and just make sure you take a look at what they require so that your card meets that requirement before they get it, so that cards stay out of the card hospital, as they call it. And what they say is, like I said, no glitter on the cards whatsoever. And to keep your cards out of the card hospital, if you have a dark card without a liner inside, or the inside is filled with so much design there's nowhere to write, that would send your card to the card hospital. If your card's not stamped on the back, that would send your card to the card hospital. Orphan embellishments or die cuts falling off, so you want to make sure that they're sturdy, because these are going to be traveling, you know, far and wide across the earth. They don't want inappropriate themes, but my theme for my challenge is Missing You, so there should be no other themes that would make this inappropriate for our troops. And then they talk about untucked or unsorted cards, and they talk all about what the tuck is, because they want the envelopes to the cards to be tucked in the envelopes a certain way. And like I said before, if you want to just send your cards to me, you don't have to include an envelope. I will provide the envelope and send them on to Operation Right Home. So that's my 1500th subscriber challenge. I hope you guys participate. And like I said, the challenge will run until May 14th. You will have until May 21st to get your cards to me, and or to the organization to get your confirmation. And then I will pick the winner of the $100 gift card. And that is going to be that. So I hope you guys play along. I hope they get a lot of cards out of this challenge, and I will talk to you guys next time. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.